Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing the breakdown and the team builds to complete the Extreme Z battle for the LR Int Godku. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And of course, hey, Global First is always something special here, and I think a lot of people are a little bit divisive about this unit as an LR, or LR EZA that is. But I think overall he's going to be an upgrade. He's going to be useful in a bunch of different spots here. So let's go ahead and at least dive into the breakdown really quickly and then go into the team builds that you need to have to go ahead and complete this EZA here. Now, if you look at, of course, the stats, they don't change because it's a LR EZA. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so we can see the details here. So the leader skill is Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. Category Ki +4, HP attack and defense 150%. Moved from 130%. That of course is a given. A lot of people were asking me, like, why is it Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans? Well, because this particular Godku is from the ritual, right, from Battle of Gods, and of course during Battle of Gods not only the Pure Saiyans were there but also the Hybrid Saiyans to go ahead and create the Super Saiyan God Goku here. So that's the reason why you have Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. The super attack, you do have a increase of greatly lowers attack to the 12 key, but you do have greatly raises attack for 1 turn, which is a 50% increase to SA multiplier and defense, and then causes colossal damage to enemy. And don't forget, when you EZA a unit, you're also going to get an increase of the SA multiplier, being that it's going to be higher and you're going to do more damage just because in its extreme EZA version of the colossal damage and mega colossal damage. So just remember, keep that in mind when someone EZAs. The extreme version of immense damage for some reason is the highest multiplier, even more so than the mega colossal that you see here in the 18 key super attack, which they did a good job here. They increase the greatly raises attack for 3 turns to 5 turns, being that you're able then to stack multiple times versus just twice. And I do like that ability there. It's gonna help out this unit quite a bit. And then causes mega colossal damage to enemy and then greatly lowers defense. Now the passive skill, this is where I would say a lot of people are a little bit divisive on, they didn't do enough, or it's just right, or yeah, it's fine how it is. So you look at the passive skill here, you provide Ki +2, which is a huge benefit there, along with the Ki +3. We'll talk about that in a second. So Ki +5 total is what they ended up boosting this as a guarantee. Then you have attack and defense 100% above from 77%, so not that much of an increase there. You do get an additional attack of 50% when performing ultra super attack. The plus additional Ki +1 up to 5 key, and then attack and defense 11% up to 55%. That did not change per Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans category, self-included or excluded from the team, on the team. So if you have 5 Hybrid Saiyans or you have Pure Saiyans units as team members, you're going to get that max up there. So in reality, you can get with, let's say, an average of 6 key from the leader skill, right? Then you have additional 5, which would be 11. And let's say you have 2 or 3. Let's say you have 3 Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans on a team. You have 14 key already. You only need 18 to do the Ultra Super Attack, which provides you that additional 50%. So on top of all this, you do get an additional Ki +3 and defense 50% just flat out. And then a high chance of evading enemies' attack, which they didn't change, which is unfortunate. I wish there was a great chance. And performing a critical hit for 10 turns from the start of the turn. So you'll have a 50% chance to evade and crit for 10 turns. And 10 turns is quite a bit of time these days. But if you go past 10 turns, you're only going to have a medium chance of evade enemies' attack and you lose that crit ability. I wish they would have kept the crit ability at least at a medium chance level. I think that would have been beneficial. Link skills, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over the Flash, Shattering Limit. That's going to be where you're going to have trouble getting certain units to link up very well with that, especially on the key links there. And then, of course, Legendary Power. Categories, is Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Kamehameha, Turtle School, Miraculous Awakening, Legendary Existence, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent Child, Warriors Raised on Earth, Superheroes, and Power of Wishes. Of course, that's the 8-year anniversary. Global doesn't have that yet, and this right now is a global first. So if you look at the overall unit and look at, okay, who are you going to run this with? Well, there's 4 units you can run with. 2 that's fairly viable right now. 1 very viable, 1 semi-viable, and then hopefully the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to EZA soon, and you can make that a strong viability as well, because actually that unit links up on Shattering Limit and Over in a Flash, so you'll be doing basically a Ultra Super attack right off the bat with that unit. So in the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, well, it's long been forgotten that unit has been ever even useful. So, but these are the 4 units that you can run 5 links with, and primarily you're in this current meta, you're going to be running this with the LR gods. Now let's talk then about completing the Extreme Z battle. So, you know, LR Extreme Z battles can be difficult if you don't have LRs. I think that is the biggest issue with LR EZAs, is you're looking to have LRs do the brunt of the damage, and of course they're all weak against legendary power. Now for you not to take any damage, you're gonna have to bring exploding rage units to go ahead and mitigate the amount of damage they can bring. Now of course you don't have to. You can bring some physical units that it's a mono team that you might still be able to, you know, deal with the damage, but more so you probably just want to bring exploding rage units, and that's what we're going to be focusing on when it comes to the team builds that we're going to do. But yeah, you can use slide and add a couple units that's not exploding rage, that's, you know, high in maybe some mitigation or some ability to not take some damage. Sure, you can definitely do that, but you know, ultimately you want to bring LR units that are physical units. Unfortunately for exploding rage, that's not many. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the team builds that you can run here, starting with the 2 leaders for Exploding Rage. And fortunately, those are both physical units, and that is going to be the Triple Double Goku, or the Path of Power Goku, and the Beerus. So those are the 2 units that you can bring, both running at 170% for Exploding Rage, and of course you can bring a couple units, not many, that you're going to get 200% for the Triple Double Goku. Now, here's the thing, when you're bringing a TUR as the leader, you're going to bring 2 of them. So you're not going to be doing much damage with these units here. You'll do some, I guess, but not as much as if you had an LR when it comes to building the team. So I will build some other teams that are going to have more of the LRs as leaders, but let's go ahead and start with the Exploding Rage first. So Exploding Rage, you have these options, right? Again, not that many LRs. That pool is very small, and because it's an EZA, you can't bring the same name, things of that nature, so you got to watch for that. And then you can look at the TURs there. Actually, you know, I should just do this. Here's the LRs, and then here's the TURs there. Again, very limited overall. So the team that you might end up, well, there's another slide there. A team that you might end up actually creating here would be this team here. Now, should you stay away from tech units? Probably, but you know, Carnival Goku's going to be fine. He's going to also provide an opportunity if you do mess up or something happens or you don't have that many particular Exploding Rage units that you can use, and you might get, you know, hit and killed. Well, there's a ability for the revival mechanic, right? So again, if you're going to bring a Exploding Rage team, you can bring the Super Saiyan Goku. So whether it's Carnival Goku or Namek Goku, you bring either one. I wish it was an EZA AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, right? So the LR Kamehameha leader there. If he was EZA, this would be a lot easier, but he's not EZA'd on Global yet, so thus on JP it's going to be very easy for them with that unit as a damage dealer and possibly a leader as well. I'll talk about that in just one second. EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan there, and then you can also bring the Beast Gohan, no, not Beast Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, right? Ultimate Gohan to the fight, and he's actually going to do the most amount of damage because he's going to be physical and he's going to be Exploding Rage as well. Now you can add whatever you like on the additional unit to bring. You can bring like Janemba if you wanted to. Not going to link very well, but if you can get his super attack off, he should be doing a lot of damage there. You might be wanting to bring like a Broly, either Legendary Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Broly. You can bring that as well as an LR to do that damage. So you know, bring whatever you like. Now, the full power Frieza could possibly do quite a bit of damage as well, due to the fact that he's exploding rage, and he's an LR, and he gets a lot of boost when he's fighting against Gokus, right? So since this is going to be a Goku, you know, bringing in the full power Frieza, you know, could be a very, very beneficial unit to just kind of wreck through and do a lot of damage there. So anyway, that's exploding rage. That's an option that I'm probably going to do the Frieza or the Janemba. I think the Frieza is going to be the best bet there to go ahead, and as long as you can get his super attack off, to do a lot of damage, to go ahead and kill Goku as fast as possible. Now, there are other options you can run. There are options that you can run with a different leader that you don't have to bring 2 TURs for the leader aspect of it. And that's the first one is Kamehameha. Kamehameha, you're going to, in this case, I'm going to be bringing 1 TUR as a support unit, and that's going to be Great Saiyaman 2 there. But everyone else is going to be a LR. So that's going to be beneficial there, versus you're going to have 2 over here, right? And yes, you have the Carnival Goku has 200%, and everyone else is running 170, but he's at tech as well. So in this case, this is going to be 170 across the board, and I think this team is definitely very viable here as a Kamehameha leader, and you can run that as well. You can bring, you know, possibly if you had to, if you needed to, bring some AGL units running at 120. Again, only if you had to, but there's not that many options. Kind of go back in here. Yeah, you're really what? You're going to bring, you know, Bardock. Yeah, you can bring Dokkan Festival exclusive Bardock to the fight there. I don't know. That probably doesn't seem the way to go. But anyway, that's a Kamehameha team that you can bring, and will do just fine. This would be kind of the alternate team I might be bringing after possibly, you know, this team here. I don't know. I might just do this team, because you'll have, again, 2 AGL Gohans. And of course, if they were Easy Aid, it'd be so much easier. Now, another team that you can bring in would be a Legendary Existence Super Saiyans team, primarily Super Saiyans with 1 Legendary Existence, which would be the STR Broly. So this team you can bring as well, but the problem is with the Namek Goku, you're up against a super class enemy, and you're way better off with the extreme class, especially if you're fighting against Frieza. But in this case scenario, you know, he might not be the most optimal leader here, but you can bring this team if you, again, are lacking certain units, and these are some units that you have. I think the Broly's would do you know, decent amount of damage here as well, even though the Tech Broly is a tech unit and he's going to have a disadvantage. He's still going to do some decent damage as an LR, right? So anyway, that's an option you can run. Another option you can run from that would be another Super Saiyan team, but with Planet Namek Saga. This, unfortunately, you're going to have to bring another TUR leader, but you're going to have the AGL Frieza, right? So this can be another option you can run. The biggest problem here is you're going to be running 2 tech units. So running 2 tech units, again, you know, damage, disadvantage that you're going to have there, and of course you're going to get hit as well, and you might take some additional damage because you are type disadvantaged. So, but yes, this is a viable team that you can run, and you actually see these 3 teams actually just have this Great Saiyaman 2 as the support, you know, final spot there. And then the final one that you can do is the Ultimate Gohan team, basically hybrid Saiyans there. Again, not all that great because you're really only using Gohan, which is fine. Gohan is really strong as a physical unit, and then the other 2 LR Gohans, they're going to do damage, but then the other ones, even the free-to-play LR Kid Gohan, that's not going to do too much there. And then the Trunks not going to do too much. He's just going to kind of sit there and take damage, and of course the support unit, again, can be usable, and if this is all you have, then this is all you have, right? But variations of what you were able to do is how you want to do it. But again, if you have the exploding rage leaders, it's going to be easier for you to kind of create the team that you want to create here. So anyway, hopefully this video helps, and good luck on completing this EZA. If you have the right LRs, it should be no problem that you'll create and just get it done in those 10 steps, those 10 levels. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.